good feeling about this, Doctor. And you know something? She couldn't possibly be any worse than the last one. Imagine the nerve of him. Telling you no, it's your body.
Look, Mama, let's just take what we get, okay? Because Dr. Hilton may think the same as Dr. Ripley. She may be against reconstructive surgery as well, so, you know.
No, she won't. And even if she is, we'll go get a third opinion.
Dr. Hilton?
Violet, it's Ben Harris.
Hey, Ben. How are you? What can I do for you?
I'm calling about a woman who's coming to see you today, Camille Bennett.
My next appointment. Was she a patient of yours?
No, Camille and I were, well, we're friends. Anyway, I just wanted to ask you to give her a little extra attention. Camille's had a rough time
I will
and...
do whatever I can to put her at ease.
Thanks. And listen, don't let her know that we spoke. Camille, we...
You don't need to explain. This is just between us.
Appreciate it.
Hey, am I going to see you at that seminar next month?
Yeah, actually, I'm scheduled to speak, so be sure and drink plenty of coffee beforehand.
I look forward to it. Thanks for calling. Miss Bennett.
Please, Lord, let this go well.
Wow. Hey. This is great.
You like it?
Yeah, it's beautiful. When do you have time to do all this with everything else going on?
Well, I excel at many things, including time management.
Jack, you know, I want to apologize for closing down on you before.
You know, it's okay. When it comes to Carly, it's a little...
You know what? I don't know anyone named Carly, okay? Let's concentrate on making tonight really nice, okay?
You got it.
You know, I'm so glad that your mom came to Oakdale. I mean, look what happened. You guys all got to open up, and the truth came out.
Yeah, and Brad and I finally got a chance to patch things up.
So let's make tonight really special for your mom.
You know what? I've got all the special I need right here, okay?
So is Brad bringing her present?
Unless he forgets.
Oh, he's not gonna forget.
Well, I don't know. If he's hanging around Carly, who knows?
You're lost without me.
In case you haven't noticed, Brad, I don't get lost. But what can I say? A good man is hard to find, especially a licensed contractor.
So we back in business?
Hello, Brad.
Hey, Mo.
Hey. So, you two, give the phrase "in your face" a whole new meaning. Wow. I was just getting a few things straightened out.
I gotta make a phone call. I'll be back in a minute.
So what kind of things were you getting straightened out? Excuse me? Why is it you have to make the move on every man that comes along?
Someone gonna tell me what's going on here?
We want to talk to you, Andy.
Oh, no. Is it Molly? Did the gas do something to her that made...
No, Molly's fine.
Why is everybody so grim?
Because this is about you. About what you're doing to yourself and to the people who love you.
We understand that you've started drinking again, Andy.
As the world turns.
Whoa. It's really obvious that you have it pretty bad for Brad Snyder.
Oh, please.
It's true. Every time you see the two of us talking or even standing near each other, you turn this really sort of interesting shade of green. It's just too bad it's not your color.
Don't even turn this around, Carly. We were talking about you and Brad.
I am not interested in Brad, just professionally. Of course I'm gonna turn it around, Molly. If you want the guy, you go after him. Tell him that he rings your chimes.
Okay, sure. I'll just follow your example. I'll make sure he knows that I am only interested in him professionally.
Aren't you the one who talked me into hiring him?
Yeah, that was my first mistake. What's going on? Are you in some sort of postpartum fog? Is that what this is?
What?
Yeah. Because every time Brad's around, Carly, you bat those baby blues. You do. Come on, look. First you had Hal. You dumped Hal to be with John. Now you're married to John, and that still isn't enough. You're not happy unless you have some poor guy on the back burner ready to jump. Are you bored or what?
Bored. No. No, I'm not bored. I wish I were bored. Instead, I'm spending all my time worrying about if I'm going to lose my son to John.
You say that's what you're worried about, but you've got games within games going on here, Carly.
Molly, I like to have fun. Don't you remember fun? I'm a flirt. I like men. Although, with my track record, God knows why. But I'm a mama now. Sex and romance. I don't have the time or energy for those
give
things.
me a break, Carly. Sex and romance are like oxygen to you. And you know what? Why don't we do a reality check while we're at it? I mean, look at Brad's track record. He's a gigolo, Carly. He goes after rich women. And who just came into a fortune? Hello, girlfriend.
So what, you're worried about me? You think I may succumb to his charms? You think he may fleece me like Mary's little lamb?
You think it couldn't happen?
You're not worried about me, Molly. This is about you and how you feel about Brad. So like I said, just stop your whining, get off your butt, and go and get him.
Maybe I will.
Good.
You lady still squabbling? What about?
You.
You spent all day making this.
No.
Hold on. This peanut butter filling?
I made it.
This chocolate shell?
I made it.
So then you did bake it?
No.
Jell-O No Bake Peanut Butter Cup. You make it, you don't bake it.
Oops. I'll get a brawny paper towel.
Oh, don't waste brawny. Bounty'll do.
What kind of a mess do you use brawny for? This kind.
Brawny paper towels. 10 more feet per roll than Bounty. Holds up to 19 pounds per sheet. And holds sloppy messes better than Bounty can.
So that's a brawny kind of mess.
Got a brawny mess? Get a brawny paper towel.
Even Gerber babies never had it this good. All because of a wonderful new idea called Nature Lock. Giving Gerber fruits and veggies more of their natural goodness. A fresh, picked taste. Nature Lock is a new way of cooking with less heat that locks in more of the goodness nature intended without any added sugar or starch. My Gerber babies keep getting bigger, while Gerber keeps getting better. Taste for yourself. Shouldn't your baby be a Gerber baby?
There's a toothpaste so advanced, it keeps working even after you stop brushing. That's Colgate Total. It works all day, wherever you go, fighting cavities and tartar while you're gearing up. It fights bad breath while you're going strong. It even fights plaque and gingivitis while you're dreaming. Long-lasting protection. Colgate Total. The brushing's so advanced, it works between brushings.
These fries are delicious. Are you sure I can eat these?
Yeah, they're low fat. Got the recipe from Pam.
Pam? I don't know her, but I like her.
Pam really cooks.
Now, Dr. Hilton, I know that many doctors are dead set against breast reconstruction so soon after chemo, and trust me, I've heard all of the worst-case scenarios and all of the horror stories, including that the cancer may reoccur.
That is always a concern, of course.
Oh, right now I'm one of the lucky ones. I'm healthy. And being healthy is much more important to me than ever wearing a strapless gown or a bikini.
I can see that you've done a lot of thought on this.
I have. I don't want you or anybody to think that this is an issue about my self-esteem or some vanity.
I don't think that at all. I'm not here to pass judgment. I want to listen to your questions and give you all the support you need. That said, I'd like to make a few observations. Medical science isn't perfect, but it's true we have made extraordinary strides in the area of breast cancer and reconstruction. But I feel very strongly that we mustn't just treat the disease. We need to treat the whole woman. Nobody does a guilt number on somebody who wants to feel better, but if she wants to look better, why then she's shallow or vain. Well, I think that appearance and a sense of well-being, they go hand in hand.
Oh, boy. I think you're so right.
So, tell me, what can I do to help you?
Well, Are you saying that you can do this surgery for me?
Well, I have to examine you first, but according to your oncologist records, you're a very good candidate.
Sweetie, that's great. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, it might help you to know that I'm not just coming at this as a doctor. I, too, have had reconstructive surgery. I lost breast cancer.
Oh, what?
Au revoir. There's no E on the end.
What are you talking about? Of course you're positive.
Oui, monsieur.
What would I do without you?
You know what? I don't intend to let you find out.
So, you know, that stuff we were talking about before, about Carly, was it? Yeah, but I was... Fine,
You know what?
Talk about her, you don't want to talk about her.
I just want to move on, Jack. I mean, I understand, you know, the woman had her baby right in this room, and now she's fighting for custody. You know, I can see where she needs a shoulder to lean on. But it looks like she's got Brad all lined up to take over those duties.
It's kind of scary if you think about it, you know, how much alike those two are. Always out for number one.
Dolores, you're here really early.
What is all this? Oh! This is supposed to be my shindig. I should be doing all the fussing. There should be an E on the end of that. What's so funny?
I guess I inherited the bad spelling, Gene.
Where's my other boy?
He'll be along.
Oh, he's probably with his boss lady, checking out his job benefits.
I'm sorry, Brad,
For what?
for encouraging you to take on Carly's remodeling job. No, don't get me wrong. I love my cousin. I do. But she just tends to be able to make the biggest messes of anybody I've ever seen, and then she gloms onto other people to have them clean up her messes.
Don't worry about it, okay? Helping women with problems is my specialty. Look, remember? Look, how things going with Andy? Have you talked to his family about the fact that he's hitting the bottle?
Yeah. You know, I've heard of blaming the messenger for the message, but in Oakdale, they shoot the messenger.
I don't see any wounds.
Well, I'm developing thicker skin. Can you give me a lift?
Yeah, sure. But I gotta get to Milltown afterwards, because it's family night at Shea Snyder.
And then maybe after that, we can hook up. I mean, unless you have other plans.
Hey, Molly, why don't you come on over to Fairwinds tonight? Pick out your new room.
Excuse me?
Yeah. It's time to move up in the world. Get away from my loser stepson.
Oh, my God. I don't know what I was thinking. I gotta get home.
Sure, let's go. Stay out of trouble, all right?
Moi?
Yeah, it seems that your cousin here thinks you need an entire rescue squad to take care of herself.
Oh, does she now? Well, don't you worry about me, Brad. If I need any rescuing, I'll just call 1-800-GOOD-MAN.
Let's go.
Okay, I get it. Instant intervention time. Let's dump on Andy.
Nobody's gonna dump on you, Andy.
Yeah?
We're here because we love you.
And because sometimes it takes an accident like this for us to all see that things have gotten out of control.
Hey, people leave the stove on all the time. The phone rings, you go to answer it, you forget the burner's on.
And that's not how it happened, though, is it?
I left the stove on, and the pilot light went out.
You deny that you were drinking?
Had a few.
Yeah.
Andy.
So what?
Honestly, why? After all of this time, why?
Because I felt like it. Your son's not perfect, Mom. Get
I
used
don't
to that.
expect you to be perfect.
Who the hell made you judge, jury, and executioners of me?
We're not judging you.
Like hell you're not. I get it. No, wait. I know. Because I've been a good boy for a long time. I can be nothing less than a saint now.
Come on, Andy.
Because if you want a saint, call the Pope. Forget about me.
Oh, that's the one thing we're not going to do is forget about you. We are concerned about you. Don't you understand that?
You know, Andrew, if you continue to drink, you may not be this lucky. I mean, God forbid you should be alone in the apartment, or yet behind the wheel of a car.
Thank you, Dad, for bringing up Leanne. Thank you for bringing up a decade ago something that happened. Don't worry. I'm not going to fall asleep with the motor running.
Andy, you don't know that. You don't know what you're going to do when you're intoxicated. You're allergic to alcohol,
This
Andy.
would be really, really funny if it wasn't so damn insulting. I'm out of here.
Now, you wait a minute. We can't stop your drinking. Only you can do that. But we can keep you here to listen to what we have to say.
I don't need an exercise class to get exercise. My life gives me plenty of that. And always, with new Flexi Wings, helps protect me, no matter how much I'm doing. The wings wrap around so smoothly and move when I do. I have really great overall protection, even better than with my ordinary maxi. And the flexible wings help my pad stay right where it should, which is a lot more than I can say for these two. Always, with new Flexi Wings, better protection.
In this high-tech world, there's still one thing that works exactly the way moms expect it to. Doctor recommended Robitussin for fast, soothing relief for coughs. Robitussin, recommended by doctors, pharmacists, and Dr. Mom.
Wow, winter's a blast, but tough on your lips. New flavor craze to the rescue. Totally chapstick for serious lip protection in 3 radical fruit flavors. New flavor craze protects like chapstick. Tastes like fun.
What you looking for? It's cereal. One of those chocolate things? Nope. A marshmallow? Is it a candy thing? Nope, just a cake.
Kix has a corn crunch that kids go for, and Kix is low in sugar. That's what moms go for. Kix, kid tested, mother approved.
In a corrupt system,
there's something they can't touch. Hope.
His will to be free could not be broken. Oh my God. The Shawshank Redemption, CBS Tuesday.
Well, look at Big Ben.
Denise, hey.
I'm here for my final checkup.
Yeah, you're here early. So how you feeling?
Ooh, tingly all over. You know, if I had a $10 bill, I'd tuck it in your belt, honey.
Yeah, well, look, as long as we're on the subject of finances.
Wait, I'm not sure that was the subject.
Look, after what happened to you, we said we were going to find you a new line of work.
Yeah, whatever happened, happens. Goes with the territory.
What? Physical abuse goes with the territory.
Look, Doc, being an exotic dancer pays the rent, okay? And most guys are cool about it. But once in a while, you shake your booty for the wrong guy. But that's a trade-off I just have to accept. You ever hear how peacocks get those gorgeous feathers?
No.
By eating thorns. No kidding. But when you watch them strut their stuff, that trade-off is not so bad.
Sort of like no pain, no gain, huh? Is that it? So what happens if the next guy you shake your booty in front of turns out to be more of a sick punk than Gary Rady? What if you end up dead? Now, what kind of trade-off is that?
Okay. Let's say I do call time out from dancing for dollars. How do I support myself, huh?
By doing something else.
Man, you still don't get it. Using this is the only thing I know how to do.
Well, this has got to be a first. The 4 of you holding me hostage. Like, you got some answers for me?
We're not claiming that.
You gotta be hating this, Mom. It's kind of hard to play the proud mama with your son out boozing it up again. I mean, you hate to even think about that, wouldn't you?
Actually, you know what I'm thinking about? Thinking about the summer that we went on vacation, Rhode Island. We were going to have a tour of one of the mansions there. You'd been cooped up in the car for hours. When we finally stopped, you jumped out and you started running and running and running. And I was yelling at you to stop. And miraculously, you did. 5 feet from the edge of a cliff. It was a sheer drop. No railing, know nothing. I had nightmares for months after that, thinking of how close I came to losing you. Well, I'm as frightened now as I was then, because here I am again, yelling at you to stop. And you are running towards a cliff.
And you guys could be at the movies tonight if I'd gone over the cliff the first time.
Don't you dare say that.
Look at this. Why don't you get together and I'll get my camera and we can take a little shot of this family moment.
You understand that we're here because we love you.
What a family. Look at you, Dad. You've never been a Father of the Year candidate. And lately, you've been outrageous. First you get Barbara pregnant, and then what about Carly? And you want to straighten me out?
You know, you're right. I made some pretty dumb moves here lately, haven't I? It's pretty late for me to change any of that. But it's not too late for you. You can change.
Well, speaking of dumb moves, I owe you a big apology, Andy. No, I do. I came down pretty hard on Andy a while back because he heard something at an AA meeting and he wouldn't tell me, and I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that. I mean, I know you're just protecting the privacy of the other members, and that's exactly what you're supposed to do, and I apologize if I did anything to drive you back to drinking. I'm sorry.
Margot, I drank because I was thirsty and I was bored.
Oh, come on, Andy. Face the facts. Alcohol cannot be a part of your life.
Stop preaching! I got some bad news, okay? The other night, and I went out and I knocked back a couple. Is that something that you haven't done? All of you? You know you have.
Except none of them are alcoholics. You are. You can't fight this alone, Andy. You need help. And everybody in this room is prepared to give it. So please, let us.
Come on, Tinker. Go get the paper. It's gotta be the puppy chow.
Our advanced nutrition delivers the essential nutrients he needs to grow from a healthy puppy to an exceptional dog. Purina Puppy Chow brand.
Tonight, while you were out, your kids were in the trusted care of Betty the babysitter. You know they ate well because Betty made new Swanson boneless fried chicken dinners. Your kids ate the brownies first. They devoured the tender all-white meat and the crispy coating with less than perfect table manners, and they finished their mashed potatoes with their fingers. Oh, like when you were a kid, you didn't eat a Swanson dinner the same way, with Joan, the babysitter. New Swanson boneless fried chicken dinners.
Straight is boring. That's why I love Le Grand Curl. L'Oreal's first mascara ever to curl your lashes all by itself. Really? This amazing technology curls as it lengthens. So ditch their old eyelash curler and get L'Oreal Le Grand Curl.
Remember when everything felt new? Clean and cool. Like the scent of new spring water from Dial. The most trusted antibacterial soap of all. Doesn't that feel better?
Only Afrin has special formulas for nasal congestion.
Allergy congestion. Children's congestion.
And now for immediate relief of severe congestion.
Afrin. Breakthroughs in breathing.
Discover the great-tasting fiber therapy that won't produce excess gas. Discover Citracel. Citracel is different. All other powdered fiber therapies, including Metamucil, contain psyllium, which can ferment in your system to initially produce excess gas. Citracel's fiber can't. No fermentation, no excess gas. And people prefer the taste and texture of Citracel over Metamucil. Taste tests prove it. Get effective relief without excess gas, and better taste too. Get Citracel.
Crunch time for the Olympics. At a European meeting this weekend, Olympic officials come to terms with the Salt Lake City bribery scandal. But where does all this leave the big money sponsors? And what does it mean for the future of the Games? We'll have worldwide coverage in a special series of reports tonight on the CBS Evening News with Dan Rather.
Wednesday on 60 Minutes 2, these jurors thought they'd heard everything until the man on trial for murder threatened them with revenge if he didn't like their verdict. Their decision Wednesday.
Did this expert witness help put innocent people in jail 48 hours Thursday?
Okay, open your gifts, boys, and don't be bashful.
But, Ma, this is your party. You're not supposed to be buying us gifts.
Well, I got these 20, 30 years ago.
Oh, my word. Look at that, my junior deputy badge. Where'd you find this?
My first toy truck.
Gonna have a construction accident on the table.
Souvenirs from your childhood, boys. It's proof, you know, that dreams really do come true. You always wanted to be a cop, just like your dad.
That's right.
And you always wanted to build things, just like, I don't know, who?
How's it look, huh?
You know, that's real authentic there, Junior Deputy Jack.
Why don't you go fix a leaky roof or something, huh?
All right, and now for my dreams. Julia, honey, this is for you.
Oh, no, you didn't have to do that.
What is it?
Oh, my goodness. I would recognize that sweet face anywhere.
I remember that.
It's a Mother's Day present he made for me in art class. Couldn't have been more than 7 or 8.
Yeah, they should have fired that art teacher.
I think it's beautiful.
Oh, you know what, though? He made this for you.
Oh, that's because I was his best gal then. And now you are, and honey, I couldn't be happier about it.
Thank you, really.
You know, every mother wants her son to meet the right girl, and he obviously has. As for my other son...
Uh-oh. This is my cue to change the subject. Listen, we got you a present. It's outside.
Oh, I bet it's parked on the street, huh? A brand new, fully equipped RV for me to drive back to Oregon? No?
Sorry, no RV. You got it?
Honey, you've got to do me a huge favor. If he starts getting really close to that blonde, tacky woman, you've got to call me collect immediately and let me know, and I will be back here so fast.
Ma, come on. Carly and Brad, never gonna happen.
I wish I could be sure of that.
Sweet dreams, Parker. While you're upstairs with Mr. Sandman, Mommy is gonna play dress up. Huh. Now that's not bad. Certainly an improvement over the tents I've been wearing. Now this one's a winner. If only it were July. Sometimes I amaze even myself. Zone heating. My little Parker Joe is nice and cool upstairs. Mummy it's gonna be hotter than hell down here.
Carly, it's like a sauna in here.
The furnace is broken.
Did you try to turn down the heat?
Jack, just moved in here, you know that? I don't know how these damn things work. Oh, I feel woozy, like I'm gonna pass out. My jack of all trades may not know it yet, but he's about to make a house call.
Oh, no. Who screwed up? Somebody was supposed to make sure she didn't crash the party, right?
You should welcome Molly here.
Welcome Molly? What, are you kidding me? She's popular with this crowd? You got invited to my ambush?
I was with you when you started drinking again, and I want to be with you now.
Why? You want to let me know how much I've let you down again?
The only one who you've let down is you, babe.
Who found you eating out of a trash can? I'm the guy. I'm the one who gave you a place to stay.
Yes, Andy, you were really good to me. Now it's time that you be good to yourself.
And you think that I'm not up to that?
We'll help you. Let us. Andy, to need other people doesn't make you weak. You taught me that. Look, I am not an expert on alcoholics. But I stood by and I watched you pretend that you could just have one glass of wine or a couple of beers and be okay. And don't you think I wanted you to be able to handle that? I would love to be able to go to Yo's and play some pool and throw down a couple brewskis with my buddy. But Andy, that doesn't work for you. Look, I honestly believed that I could help you there for a little while. I thought that if I pulled an all-nighter and if I threw some lame jokes at you, it'd make you forget about the thing you really wanted, the thing you wanted the most, the only thing you wanted. But you know what I realized? I didn't get the job done. Not the way those AA meetings did. And you know, I gotta admit, that scene is a mystery to me. A bunch of coffee-swilling people sitting in some smoky church basement, talking. It works. Don't ask me how, but it does. Oh, Andy, I get you. We all do. We understand that you would love to be able to just kick back, relax, have fun, wake up in the morning and be normal. But you know better than that. This isn't about the gas thing, okay? Because I'm not afraid of you doing that again. But I am afraid of losing one of the good guys. My best friend. So I'm begging you, Andy. Go back to what works. Go back to AA so you can come back to all of us.
Disney's Mulan is coming to video.
My ancestors sent a little lizard.
Dragon. I don't do that tongue thing.
Together, these two are ready to take on the world.
Just say the word and I'm there.
Mulan, own it on video February 2nd.
You the man. Well, sort of.
Watch carefully. Fresh lemon scent plus Palmolive antibacterial formula. Together at last. Ta-da! New Palmolive Lemon Antibacterial. Cuts grease on dishes, fights germs on hands. New Palmolive Lemon Antibacterial. Ta-da!
Great meal.
Uh-oh, gas pressure. What now? What else? Gas X, with the most powerful medicine for fast relief. Nothing works faster.
Hey, wanna go for ice cream?
Gas X, the power to fight gas fast.
My hat.
Some days you don't have time for breakfast.
My books.
So Carnation Instant Breakfast is packed to go with vitamins and minerals and 99% fat-free. Carnation Instant Breakfast from Nestle. It's a healthy start.
I'm a lot of things in life. I'm a mom, I'm a snow angel, I'm a pharmacist, and I'm a woman with dry skin.
She knows dermatologists recommend Curel, and Curel moisturizes better than Lubriderm, Carry, better than any leading therapeutic lotion.
There are a lot of lotions on the shelf, but I need something that heals dry skin better. That's why I choose Curel.
You can see the cure in Curel.
Huh?
Lunch is served.
You can't eat me, Putty Tat.
You're right. And you know why, my fine feathered friend?
It's not in my contract?
No, because a sandwich just isn't a sandwich without the tangy
What's eating him?
Stay tuned for more of As the World Turns.
Thursday, the Turk family lives by a simple code of ethics. Duty.
You're a real good cop. You don't have to think twice about that.
Honor.
I'll be laughing at your whole family.
That include my mother?
Everybody.
Courage.
What are you thinking? I was just wondering whether I was as brave as you are when I was your age.
TV Guide calls it riveting. All new Turks, CBS Thursday.
February is red hot on CBS 2 with the Grammy Awards, Miss USA, and Shania Twain's first network special. Plus, CBS 2 News brings you two giant Joel Grover undercover investigations. February is red hot on CBS 2.
I hate this cold, dry weather. Makes my scalp itch worse.
That's scalp stress itch.
When I blow dry, my scalp itch gets intense.
That's scalp stress itch.
Days like this. What an itch.
That's scalp stress itch. And this is what stops it. Scalpicin. Clean, unscented, medicated to stop scalp stress itch.
Fast.
Scalpicin stops scalp stress itch.
Mom says there's no money for college.
Then do what I did. I took the medical assisting course at Bryman.
Yeah, but how long did it take?
Just a few months. They even placed me in an externship program. That's how I met Dr. Radley.
Look, why don't you give them a call and have them send you an information package?
I think Mom's gonna like this.
Call 800-722-7337, 722-7337. Call now. Linda Alvarez, part of the CBS 2 News team, today at 5.
The address is CBS. Welcome home.
That day in the park, you saved me. And I thought I would return the favor. I thought if I just spewed out some of the right touchy-feely words that I could make you all better. But you know what I learned? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Well, AA wasn't broke, Andy. So please, go back.
Molly, they think that I'm crazy for letting you live here. And they're using you now. Do you see that? Don't let them turn you against me.
I will never turn against you.
Okay. You know, you've got that backwards. We did not go to Molly. Molly came to us for help.
She may be the best friend you've got, Andy.
You know, it seems kind of clear, Andy, that her living with you, she's gotten to know you quite well. She knows your frustration, your pain, and your anger.
And what she's saying really makes sense. Listen to her. That's all we're asking you.
How about typing? I don't know, what were you good at in school?
What you mean, in the classroom or the parking lot? Hey, I did well in music appreciation class. See, I be wearing my earphones, grooving to the sounds. Now, I'm not just talking about the long hair stuff. I'm talking about the jazz, you know, and the R&B stuff. See, I'd be in the lab just listening to the beats. And pretty soon, my body would just start swaying, you know, and moving real nice-like. And everybody would just turn around and watch me. I mean, what can I tell you? I just have dancing in my bones.
Yeah, look, tell me about your people skills.
Wait, you playing with me, right? You can't tell? My private shows in the back rooms, and that's when I really turn on the people skills.
Right.
You know what? I could probably do the same thing right here. You know, dancing for the sick folk. It'd calm them down a little bit.
No, somehow I don't think your dancing would calm anybody down.
Well, you were putting on quite a nice show yourself when I walked in. Your shirt was off. Muscles were rippling.
I wasn't trying to put on a show.
I know, and that's what's so scary. Imagine if you were. You know, there are ladies' clubs where hunky men like you can perform.
Yeah, well, I guess that's a compliment, but not quite ready for the full Monty.
Hey, I'd settle for the half Monty. You really this uptight, or is this just an act?
Look, I'm not uptight. I don't have an act.
Honey, everybody's got an act. And I'm just itching to find out what yours is.
I'm just a doctor. That's it. What you see, what you get.
Yeah? Well, even doctors have needs. And that is my specialty, catering to men's needs. So, check it out, Big Ben.
You have healed beautifully, Camille. And I'd say we can proceed with reconstruction whenever you are ready.
Oh, that's so good.
Oh,
so good.
You couldn't have given me better news. Tell me more. Well, there's several ways we can go.
We want the safest way.
Years ago, The kind of implants we most commonly use were the ones that often wound up causing problems. But now what we have is so much safer.
Oh, well, besides implants, what else?
Well, there is a method we can use where we use the patient's own muscle and tissue.
Well, would I be a candidate for that?
Well, you don't have any excess tissue fat. Can mothers make donations?
Well, I think there's a third option that we might prefer. There's a combination tissue expander and saline implant. But I've got material that I want you to look at. Read very carefully.
I will.
Call me if you have any questions.
When do you think that you could do this?
And when you are ready, you let me know.
I can't. It's gonna happen. I can't believe it.
Amazing. It's so good, so good.
Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, Mom, you ready?
You bet.
I want you to meet your new best friend. Say hi.
Brad! Oh, Jack! Oh,
it looks just like Frosty, doesn't it?
Frosty's the dog they gave me when they were kids.
Yeah, you know, I've been letting this guy know how great Oregon's gonna be. There are a lot of fire hydrants there.
Oh, you guys, I'm so happy. I could cry.
Oh, Mom. You know what? Just stay put. Let the machine get it.
Jack, it's Carly. I'm in big trouble. My furnace is overheating and I'm afraid it's gonna blow up or something. Can you come right over? I wouldn't call if this weren't a flat-out emergency. Please, Jack, little Parker and I need your help.
Jack's on his way.
Have you seen these specialized blends of herbs, vitamins, and minerals from One A Day for things like tension and memory? 9G? No. So the next time life is pulling you in different directions, help your body help itself with One A Day specialized blends. They're just what you need to feel your best.
It's the Twizzlers Show, featuring the Pull and Peel Dancers.
I was stranded in a department store. Stranded. I only wore pads. Jamie only had tampons. Playtex Gentle Glide. I'm thinking, right, like this is gonna be comfortable. And Jamie says, and those bulky pads are?
Playtex Gentle Glide's protection is really comfortable. Its unique design adjusts to custom fit your body.
I couldn't even feel them. Go back to pads? I don't think so.
Playtex Gentle Glide tampons, day or night.
So comfortable, you can't even feel them. Hello?
Hon, I'm taking the job. You get that house shipshape and put it on the market, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Rubber man.
So, how does the house look?
It looks fantastic.
And we haven't even gotten an offer?
Not even one. I can't imagine why.
Get Rubbermaid, whether you're moving or not.
I'm Father Time, really. And I like things that last a really long time. 2,000 flushes cleans up to 4 months. Others sanitize for 7 weeks. That's why it's 2,000 flushes for my throne. 2,000 flushes. We measure in months, not weeks.
Should I go after him?
No, Molly, I think everything's been said that needs to be said.
Yes, I think the ball is in his court now.
Unless I screwed it all up. I came in late, came on too strong. I probably broke every rule in the book. But listen, I want to thank you. It really means a lot that you guys backed me up. But I'm the one who drove Andy out of his own home.
No. Listen, what you said was right on the mark. And I know you said it from your heart.
Yeah, I think it meant a great deal to him, Molly, coming from you.
And frankly, things were going badly till you got here.
He was combative with us. At least he listened to you.
I know that you guys kind of hate it that I live here. But, Andy means the world to me. And I just am praying to God that he didn't go out there and do something stupid to hurt himself. Oh, would anybody like coffee or tea? I'm sorry, I should have thought of that
Please,
before.
please, you've had quite a day. Why don't you try to get some rest?
We're the ones who should do for you. Is there anything that I can do for you? Okay. And Bob is right. You know, we should leave.
Thanks, Molly.
Thank you again for coming to us.
I just hope I didn't make things worse.
On the contrary.
I will check with you, but I want you to know you can call us anytime, day or night.
Thank you.
You take care of yourself.
Kevin? Kevin, could you get the door, please?
Yes, ma'am.
It's so sweet of you to come over to... It's you.
That hotline number must have been busy, huh? Is this what Cosmo tells you to throw on when you're expecting your house to blow up?
Just fix the furnace.
Why don't you ask Kevin to do it?
Well, Kevin's a great butler, and he's a terrific personal trainer, but everything else is all thumbs.
I see what it is. Some idiot jammed something in here.
Really?
I got it. You know, if you want, you open the windows, cool things down faster. But that's not what you really want, is it?
Excuse me?
You don't think I know what's going on here?
My furnace. Overheating.
But you made it happen yourself. So you'd have an excuse to call Jack, and you thought he'd come rushing over here and catch you like this, and I don't know, think you were like the playmate of the month, and then Jack will get all overheated.
And instead I got his sermonizing brother.
Don't you realize how ridiculous this is?
I thought it was actually rather clever. And what goes on between Jack and me is none of you...
Jack and you? Why don't you listen to yourself? There is no Jack and you. So snap out of it, Mrs. Dixon. It is Jack and Julia. He loves her.
Well, he loved me first. And if you came over here just to give
I
me...
came over here because I thought that there was a real problem. Since I'm over here, why don't I give you a little bit of advice?
You think I'm going to take your advice?
I just want to try and save
If I
you.
want to get Jack back from Julia, that's my business. You got it?
For red, dry eyes, try Clear Eyes. It removes redness and has the ingredient to moisturize. Wow. The difference is clear. Clear Eyes.
Shaking up healthy cooking with Mrs. Dash.
Today, we're cooking with skinless, boneless chicken breasts and Mrs. Dash garlic and herb. It's 100% natural herbs and spices. There's no salt or MSG, just the good stuff.
Call for more recipes.
I'm here for the boss.
Do you mean the Eureka Boss with 10 amps? It's a great value. Or Mega Boss with 12 powerful amps, the most you can get. Both have micron filter and tools on board, soft bag or hard box.
Thanks.
Get your Boss from Eureka.
Which after-shower spray cleaner leaves no dull residue? The answer is as clear as the label on the bottle. New Shower Shine from the Scrubbing Bubbles. They work hard after every shower, so you don't have to. If you're not using New Shower Shine after-shower spray cleaner, the forecast for your shower is mostly cloudy. New Shower Shine from the Scrubbing Bubbles. They work hard after every shower, so you don't have to.
This is your nose with nighttime nasal congestion. This is your nose with a Breathe Right nasal strip. Breathe Right lifts open your nasal passages with a simple spring-like action, which helps to relieve nighttime nasal congestion. Breathe Right. All night.
Kids believe the tooth fairy exists, and they're sure their dad is the strongest man in the world. Another thing they know is they love Juicy Juice, and because it's 100% juice, moms love it too. Juicy Juice from Libby's.
She had such a nice manner, didn't she? For the first time in a long time, I finally found someone I could really talk to.
Hey,
Hi.
you don't seem happy. What's up?
Oh, we just got the best news, didn't we? Yeah, I found the greatest doctor, Ben.
Really? Well, glad to hear it.
Yeah, she is just so easy to talk to. It's like the good Lord must be looking out for me or something.
Oh, he is, and he's not the only person looking out
Well,
for you.
it's good that Camille found a doctor that she really likes.
Yeah, I'm really glad. We're both really glad.
Well, I gotta be to surgery in 15 minutes.
Well, I guess you better get going.
Oh, sweetheart, do you want to go for a walk?
Hey, have you thought of a name for him yet?
Well, I was thinking maybe Frosty Jr. or Okie, because I got him in Oakdale.
Or you could name him BJ for Brad and Jack.
BJ, let me think about that. Or Precious?
Yes.
Yeah, well, next time I come, I expect another gift maybe even more precious than him.
And what might that be?
Oh, I'm talking about a wedding.
Ma, go walk the dog.
Listen, I'm leaving here a happy woman. Don't ruin it for me.
Don't ruin it for me.
I wouldn't dream of it. You do know your mom has ESP. And it tells me that one of my sons is going to the altar. I think it's pretty obvious which one.
You want to know what really gets me?
No, but I have a feeling you're going to tell me anyway.
Seeing a gorgeous woman use sex to get an unavailable guy.
Can she use sex to get an available guy?
I'm serious about this. You know, it's pitiful.
You're clueless, Brad. I don't consider an unmarried man unavailable.
Even if he were married, it wouldn't stop you, right?
What do you think?
Don't you get tired of just knocking yourself out for a man who does not notice you?
Oh, trust me. I can make myself noticed.
It's too bad you have to try so hard doing it. You know what makes me even sadder?
Go on.
Even if you could break up Jack and Julia, do you think he's gonna make you happy? Because Jack is a Boy Scout. Right, he's never gonna give you what you want.
Yeah? What is it I want?
We're so much alike. Now it's all or nothing. Why can't you just admit that?
Are you sure there's not a really handsome blonde guy sitting at the bar putting them away? Oh, okay. Yeah, thanks for checking. Andy, where are you? You know, I should be out fighting for Brad right now, but I can't because I'm too damn worried about you. Oh, did he take his car? I was just calling the police. You know, you really shouldn't drink and drive.
Yeah, I heard that somewhere.
Don't be a smart ass.
I haven't been drinking. You want me to walk a straight line for you? Touch my finger to my nose and recite the alphabet backwards?
Don't make a joke about this. Look, I know I probably said some things before that I shouldn't have. But, well, I gotta be honest. Okay, living here with you has made me feel more safe and secure and more like myself than I have in my whole life. That's why this is so hard. I can't stay here. Not if you keep on drinking, and I gotta keep on pretending like it's cool. Because, Andy, I can't just sit here and watch a guy that I care so much about destroy himself.
Yeah, I hear you.
Do you?
Yeah. And that's why I'm not going to put my best friend through any more of that crap. Look, this is your home, too. And I want you here. So, I'm going to go back into the program.
You mean it?
Yeah, I mean, this pretty gutsy roommate of mine gave it to me both barrels this afternoon, and I told them all about it at the meeting.
What did you just say?
At the AA meeting. Where the hell do you think I've been?
Looking to make your chicken a little more lively? Why not rediscover the crisp, juicy taste that is only Shake and Bake chicken? Shake and Bake really shakes up chicken.
Most cold medicines can raise your blood pressure. If you have high blood pressure, don't take chances. Get the facts from the American Heart Association. This message is brought to you by Coricidin HBP, cold medicine specially formulated for people with high blood pressure.
My first boyfriend, Rick Whiting. I hadn't seen him in years. We're at our 20th reunion, catching up, and I get this terrible heartburn. But Rick hands me Zantac 75. Thanks, I said. So, did you ever become an accountant? No, he says. A doctor.
The medicine in Zantac 75 is the #1 doctor-prescribed acid reducer. It relieves even your toughest heartburn, controlling acid for up to 12 hours.
Dr. Rick Whiting.
Zantac 75 for tough heartburn. Doctors know.
Designed with floss in mind, the Colgate Total Professional Toothbrush has bristles that clean down and around teeth and along the gum line. Colgate Total.
This is my Patrick. He's on the soccer team. Little Claire, she's on junior gymnast. Oh, and my Jenny, she's on the honor roll.
This is my Bobby. He's on millions of boxes of Life cereal.
Moms, Life cereal's looking for 3 real-life kids to be on millions of real-life boxes. Plus, win $10,000 each and a lifetime supply of pride. So pick up a box of Life and enter your real-life kid today.
And look, wallet size.
I won't play truth or dare with my color. I shampoo with Color Vive by L'Oreal.
Color Vive is formulated with a UV filter to protect and revitalize every strand.
That's why my color stays truer, longer, my hair healthier. With Color Vive by L'Oreal.
Tonight, he's the new substitute. Will these kids run him out of town?
What kind of stupid name is Bob for Raffles?
That is his name.
An all-new Cosby. Then, after the King of Queens, Ray's wife plots the ultimate revenge.
Holding back sex?
Everybody loves Raymond.
You think that's gonna get me? I'm a sex camel.
And
turn down that stereo!
Becker takes on rap music.
I don't drive by his house and blast James Taylor, do I?
An all-new Becker. It all happens CBS tonight.
Coming up, how he congratulates Ken Owen from LA Doctors.